Wow.
It is the first official weekend of fall, as we know, which means warm coffees, sweet treats, and of course, comfort food.
Yes.
Entertaining expert Paul Zahn joins us this morning with some tips to inspire your fall table. This is right up my alley, Paul.
Yes.
I love fall. It's my favorite season. Let's get to it. What'd you bring today?
Let's get into that autumnal awesomeness.
Autumnal awesomeness,
First up,
yes.
I have the perfect pairing for a great fall brunch.
Okay.
So right here, I have a delicious coffee cake. We love the coffee cake for the fall. And then we're gonna pair that with some Bib & Tucker Gold Roast Bourbon.
Ooh.
So this is Bib & Tucker's latest addition to their portfolio. It is a bourbon that's aged 6 years and finished with coffee beans.
Ooh.
So you get some of that nice coffee in there, you get some of that oak and everything like that. And you know, Monday is National Coffee Day,
That's
so this is a
right.
great celebration. And then we also have some items here that are part of the Bib & Tucker Gold Roast Provisions parcel. So it is the coffee. You get some of the coffee that they use.
Okay.
You get some of the elevated rocks glasses. You get leather coasters and everything like that.
Nice.
People can order that at reservebar.com, and that is a great gift to bring
I was about to say.
if you're doing a fall dinner party or you're going to a fall dinner party. So
Great
we have
combination.
coffee, bourbon, great for brunch. What do you think?
I love it.
Okay.
And Paul, of course, you have to talk about the kids.
Yes.
We have something for the kids.
Yes, we have better for you treats right here
Okay.
for the kids. So first up, we have some Olipop Crisp Apple, and we have some apple cider in here. So I love Olipop because it is a better for you soda. There are only 5 grams of sugar in each can.
Great.
There's plant-based fiber in there, 7 to 9 grams, and 50 calories per can. So again, it's better for you than some of those sugary sodas.
Right.
So the kids can enjoy this with some apple cider. And then we put together a little apple bite right
Love
here.
that.
Again, we love portion control. So there's some pretzels, there's some cheese, and there's some
I see
diced
it.
apples. So you can just pop the lid on that mason jar, pop the lid on this mason jar, and send the kids outside to enjoy a better for you snack.
Great idea. I'm a kid at heart, as you know.
Yes,
Can I
you
have
are.
some of this?
Of
Can I
course you
have-
can.
Let me taste. All
Delicious
right.
apple. So
Take
it's
us
got
down.
that bubble, and then it has some of the nice apple. Now, fall dinner parties, you need a delicious fall dinner party inspired dessert. So right here we have some delicious pumpkin cake, and we have some cream cheese frosting right there.
Yum.
And then we're gonna pair that with a delicious chocolate espresso martini. So we have some bourbon in here, we have some delicious espresso, and then we have some Mozart dark chocolate liqueur. I love Mozart dark chocolate liqueur because it's made with chocolate from Belgium.
That's right.
It's crafted in Austria, the same place where Mozart was from. It's got some nice bitter chocolate to it, some caramel.
Yeah.
So this is gonna make a great after dinner drink.
This is
And
perfect.
you can also pour some of the Mozart over some coffee ice cream for the perfect spiked dessert.
Great
So,
idea.
Yeah, that's another
Nice
good idea.
complement of flavors.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Next up, tailgating. It is officially tailgating season, so we have some great items here for tailgating. First up, for food, we have an elevated pig in a blanket right here. So it is a pancake, and in the center is a maple sausage.
Ooh.
So, and you put it on a nice little stick there, so it's easy to transport, easy to eat. And the theme here is maple. So we have some slow and low maple old fashioned. So
Love it.
these are ready to enjoy, ready to serve drinks. Everything's in there. There is the rye whiskey is in there, and then they have some crown maple syrup.
Ooh.
So the rye whiskey has a nice peppery, nice spice to it, and the maple syrup is going to give that nice sweetness to it. Comes in 2 formats: the larger 750 milliliter, and then these small ones, which
great.
are super cute that you can just throw in the cooler. So that way, when you're tailgating, you don't have to be like mixing drinks, anything like
Right.
that. So slow and low's maple old fashioned is absolutely delicious
Good
and easy.
portion. Good
And-
portion,
yeah,
right?
exactly, exactly. You just pour it over ice, and voila, you're a master mixologist.
And Paul, nothing says fall like maple.
Yes,
Maple syrup,
exactly.
maple, so good.
Maple everything. Next up, we have our fall dinner party starter. So I was recently in Portugal, and I learned all about port wines. Now, people say, what is a port? Port is a fortified wine, and this is one of my favorites right here with Fonseca's Bin 27. So
Nice.
Fonseca is one of the world's most renowned and oldest port producers in the world. So port wine, what is it going to taste like? There's going to be notes of blackberry, there's going to be plum, there's going to be some cherry, and there are some nice spices to it.
Spices,
Some of those
yes.
nice warming spices.
Yeah.
Again, as we're going into fall, we're moving out of the white wines, moving into ports.
Reds and
I love
darks.
this because you can also do drinks with this. You could also put some like lemonade in there or something like that for an after dinner aperitif, or drink it on its own. And then we're pairing that with some fun little bites right here, including a cheese that has been dipped in Merlot.
Oh.
Again, we're pulling out some of those flavors. It's nutty cheese with that nice Merlot finish, so that's going to pair really well with the Bin 27, the port. We have some figs down there, then we have some grapes. So again, you're going to feel very global while you're enjoying this
Global.
dessert or starter for your fall dinner party.
Absolutely, Paul. These are such great ideas. I think people at home can do this on their own, right? Just knowing what to put together, what to get.
Yes, exactly. And
Right.
lean into all those fall ingredients, the pumpkin spice.
Exactly.
We're leaning into the maple, we're leaning into the apple, some of the coffee things. So
Everything fall.
Everything Fall by Paul.
By Paul, yeah, I love it. Thank you so much,
Thank
Paul.
you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you as always. And speaking of coffee, folks, earlier we have our question of the day, right? For National Coffee Day, our question of the day is, we want to know, what is your go-to coffee order? And if there's any local shops you think deserve a shout out, well, let us know. Send us your answers at KCAL News on X and on our KCAL News Facebook page. We'll be sharing your answers throughout the day.